The most memorable moment at Miller Park took place on July 9, 2002. Before 2002, the All-Star Game was just an exhibition, but afterwards it would be more than just that. 2002 marked the first All-Star Game played in Milwaukee since 1975 and was the first in Miller Park. It was also scheduled to be the first All-Star Game where the MVP award would be in honor of Ted Williams, who had passed away that year. In the bottom of the first inning, Barry Bonds came up with the game scoreless and skied a ball to deep right center field. It looked like the ball was going to be over the fence for sure, but center fielder Torrey Hunter leaped up against the wall and reached his glove over to pull it back in. The play would be considered one of the greatest plays of the year and one of the all-time great plays in All-Star Game history, and Bonds playfully picked up Hunter when the National League took the field for the next inning. But as spectacular as the play was, no one could have predicted how much of a difference it was going to make. The game would be a seesaw battle between both teams, and the National League would have a 7-6 lead in the 8th inning. But with one out, Omar Vizquel would come to the plate with a man on and hit a triple to right to tie the game at 7. The game would remain tied after the 9th and would go extras. Then in the 11th, managers Joe Torre and Bob Brenly started to worry. Because the game was tied and both teams were out of pitchers, there was concern for how the game would continue, and neither manager wanted to risk key players being hurt. After the side was retired, in the top of the inning, both managers had a discussion with Commissioner Bud Selig about the situation. The discussion lasted for quite a while, and the fans were getting impatient. Because of this, the players took the field and resumed the game. Luis Castillo led off and would be retired on a fly ball. After he was retired, it was announced that the game would end in a tie if the National League did not score. The crowd of 41,871 booed harshly and would not let up, chanting, "Let them play." The National League would get the winning run into scoring position, but would not score as the decision was withheld, being the first All-Star Game to end in a tie since 1961. The decision to end the game in a tie understandably angered many people, especially Brewers fans, but it would also have a significant effect on how both the All-Star Game and World Series would be played. Because of the frustrating and ill-fated conclusion of the '02 All-Star Game, the front office, in an attempt to avoid this happening again, made it a rule that starting next year, the league that won would be granted home field advantage in the World Series. And since then, every All-Star team has had a different approach to playing the game, knowing they have much more to accomplish if they win, and every team to have home field advantage in the World Series since has been from the winning league.